Okay, so OOP, so stands for Object-Oriented Programming. So, ito importante to sa programming language na topic. So, itatagal lang natin yung basics. So, hindi natin tatagal yung design pattern sa object-oriented programming language. So, okay, so babasahin ko muna yung definition. Tapos, ito yung introduction. Pwede nyo itong i-skip kung gusto nyo na tayo, doon na kayo sa next tutorial sa classes and object. Kung gusto nyo pakinggan, so pakinggan nyo. So, alam nyo na, okay lang. So, object product. So, ito yung definition. Procedure program is about writing procedure or method that perform operation on the data. So, while object-oriented program is about creating object that certain both data and method. So, object-oriented program has several advantage over procedural programming. So, yung C, procedural programming ang ano nyan. Kasi, pati C++, so, yung C pati C++, procedural programming. Pero, yung C++, pwede nyo siyang, gawing object-oriented programming language. Bakit sabi ko na hindi siya full objective programming language yung C++? Kung titingnan nyo dito, so lahat ng file public.class.program ayun yun. So kung i-search nyo, so the C++ is OP language. So no, okay, so ito sa Stack Overflow. So multi-paradigm language. So pwede mo siyang gawing procedural or object-oriented programming language. So ayun yun. So yung C#, 100% siya ng object-oriented language. So okay, OP is faster and easier to execute, provide clear structure of the program, help to keep C# code and dry and repeat yourself, and make code easier to maintain, modify, and debug. Okay, so yung dry, so may principle sa programming language na dry. So don't repeat yourself. So for example, may function ka na ang gagawin ng addition. So hindi ka gagawa ng, ang pinakamadaling gawin yung gagawa ka ng function ng isang beses lang. Ika-copy mo yung function. So, hindi ka gagawa ulit ng function yan kasi may function ka na, di ba? So, pwede mong i-reuse yung code. So, ayun yung ibig sabihin ng don't repeat yourself. So, OP, make it possible to pull reusable application, less code, and shorter development time. Tips, don't repeat yourself. So, principle about reducing repetition of code should be extracted and out of the code in a common application place in a single place and reuse them instead of repeating it. So, ayun yung purpose ng object-oriented language, na hindi dapat tayo don't repeat yourself. So, may code na i-reuse natin sa classes. So, isipin nyo lang ganito. So, may class kayo na connection. Ayun yun lang. Isang beses nyo lang i-create yung file na yun. Kasi gagamitin natin ng overtime. Paulit-ulit yun. For example, may database tayo. So, class.db connection, for example. Ayun yung example na yun. Yung may maraming principle na pagano ng OOP. So, basically, yung isang program na pangalan nyo, for example, DB connection, dapat may meaning yung pangalan. So, lahat ng class dapat may meaning na pangalan. Hindi tekto na, hindi dapat na pinangalan nyo lang to na kung ano. Dapat may meaning siya kasi kung babasahin nyo yung program, dapat may meaning yung every file. So, ayun. So, doon na tayo sa next tutorial. So, haba na nito. Yung mahabang video. So, doon na tayo sa paano mag-create ng classes and object.